Okay. Jeff Sessions of the Sick Base. I need you standing here. Thank you very much. This next guest proves that robots can indeed love. That robots do have emotions.
He said unsexy.
And that robots can embarrass themselves in public when they listen to their hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, to cure your hangover this morning, we're going to give you a wee bit of scotch. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ruth Connell.
Got a black magic woman. She's a black magic woman. She's a black magic woman. Got me so blind that I can't see.
Keep it together, Mike. Keep it together, Mike.
That she's a black magic woman and she's gonna make a devil of Mike. Mike!
Hold it together,
Keep the
Mike.
bass line going, Mike.
You're still playing the right bass line. It's a miracle.
Ooh, yeah. She's a black magic woman and she's gonna make a devil of Mike.
Bam.
I was gonna help you.
You know what?
That's the most Mike has ever gone for it.
I've never...
Yeah.
There was bottom on bottom action, and Mike has never actually played the bass line to that song correctly. So this is it's a Christmas miracle,
There are
everybody.
wires back here.
I will say this is the theme of, if you've never been to a Ruth Connell panel, the theme is shoplifting. Because what...
Shoplifting and derangement, mental
Yes.
derangement today.
So-
yeah.
I'll just leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruth Connell.
Spate just genuflected. Hello. How are you? I remember this convention from last year. Now, that might sound like nothing, but for my brain today, in the adult state it is a lot. I really, really remember this convention. You know when you do like a whole bunch? I just really, and I remember the Sunday. I remember it so clearly. How many of you were here last year that are here today? Thank you so much for coming back. I love you too. Where are you? Where are you? Who said that? It was a man's voice. Was that you, sir, in the yellow top? Where are you? Where are you? I told you I'm deranged today. Where are you? I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. There's another red. Yeah. I'm not going to fall for it twice. This is normally when I catch people out still like sleeping or somebody's still on their mobile and not looking up. Like this girl here. Totally unaware I'm talking to her. What's in your phone that's more important than me? Boys, let me see, who did you just text? What did you say? Okay. You are a tease. That actually was a bit naughty. Good morning, Phoenix. Woo! Hi, how are you? You look
awesome.
fabulous. I like it.
Thank you. I tried.
I see what you're doing there. Okay, so I am totally jet-lagged off my face. I can hardly string a sentence together. I've just done 5 countries in 4 weeks, so I am so sorry. I am all over the place. Please don't hold it against me. In fact, use it and abuse it. It might turn out to be more fun than normal. Who knows? Nothing's going to make much sense. So, I do have stuff in my bag that may or may not be stolen. I'm actually shaking. Thank you. I need all the love today. So.
We love you!
Thank you. What's this? dry hair shampoo, no. I've got my Hope chest bracelets with me. So I'll just do this bit just now, get it over with, and you can ask me some tricky questions. Okay, I bet you I can guess the first question, but anyway. So My Hope Chest is a charity that I support, and I would love you to go to the website, give them a follow on Facebook or Twitter. I support this charity because boobs. In my experience, most people like them. Gay, straight, male, female, cat, hippopotamus. Everyone loves a good boob. And so this charity helps pay for reconstruction for women who don't have the right insurance or can't afford it. And I love the fact that the charity calls it making butterflies. And so for some women, it is a big part of the rehabilitation to be able to get a boob job. So yeah, so following on from that, I have with me my V Club pins. Who's done the V Club Mega Mix with me before? You're going to do it again today. And so these V Club pins, I'm going to give anybody that's brave enough to ask me a question My Hope Chest wristband. But these are separate. I'm going to be in the vendor's room signing autographs. And what to do is if you go to My Hope Chest and make a $10 donation, I give you one of these. You show me your receipt. Now, I bought these V Club pins at my own great expense. And what I will tell you about it is that 100% goes to the charity. Okay, so that's the cool thing about it. So yeah, so if you want one, come show me your receipt on your phone for the V Club pin and I will give you one. And other than that, let's begin. What's your name? Where are you from? And what do you want?
Hi, Ruth. My name's
Hi.
Holly, and I'm proudly from Phoenix.
Did you say you're probably from Phoenix or proudly from Phoenix?
Proudly.
Proud. That's good. It's good to know where you come from.
I had a theory that I wanted to ask you about. I think that Rowena could have been abused by Crowley's dad, and when he was born, she was afraid that he would turn out like him. And initially, she did love him, but she buried it under hate because she thought that someone would use him against her.
Have you thought about being a writer?
I am. I write a ton of Crowley and
There you
Rowena
are.
fan
There you
fiction
are.
every day. So,
Thank you. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Wow. That was not the first question I would have guessed. I'm not quite sure I'm ready for it, to be honest. And I just realized I don't think I have hotel soap to give you. I think I made an error this morning. I think I made a blinding error. Oh, dear. I can give you a piece of chewing gum, though. It's the next best thing.
Take
I like
what
to
can
unpack
get.
my mini suitcase on the stage with me as I go. So, is it okay to say respectfully no? Is that okay?
Yeah.
And to tell you why?
Yeah.
I think it's possible. I think anything's possible in supernatural. And I love that. Sorry, that was for you, and I just put it in my mouth. I don't even want chewing gum. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Jeez. What I loved about the scene where I'm walking and talking at the same time and holding out a piece of chewing gum. We've all got fresh breath up here answering the questions. The scene where I got to explain to Crowley why I couldn't love him, because I was under the duress of a spell. And what I loved about that was I had been holding backstories in my head, as I do, for all the different facets of Rowena's personality and choices. And I love the fact that without having a discussion with the writers, they wrote what I already had imagined. You know, she was this poor, came from nothing. That's what I always thought about her. which is why I used to play with a really rough Scottish, and then, the more telephone voice. And because I thought she's come from nothing. This is a woman who's come from the poorest arsehole end of Edinburgh, or wherever it is. And, she's made herself into what she is. And she had a relationship with a wealthier guy who was older, and he lied to her. He said he loved her, and then she's left basically a pregnant single mom, right? I think she really loved him. And what if when your baby's born, he just looks like the man who broke your heart, right? That's what I. Does that make sense compared to what you've seen in the show? But so there was an abuse of probably power and class within that, and I think that's why Rowena's so upwardly mobile and aspirational. Am I still making sense? I'm still stringing words together, and they're making sense. It's awesome! Yay me! Thank you. I really love the depth of your question, and I by no means null and void it. I think whatever it pulls out for you, and also who knows in future what we do find out, and that's what I love about Rowena. Somebody could say something in a future episode where you find that detail out. Yeah?
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye. How are y'all doing? Yay! Saturday people. Rich doesn't say that, he just says Friday people, right? There's just Friday people. There's not Saturday people, are there? There is? Saturday people! Thanks, Lynn. Keeping me straight. Hello, darling. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
My name's Madison. I'm from Tucson, just a bit south of here. Yeah, you all know how it sucks. And my question's probably the guessable one of, when you saw how Rowena died and the fact that she was dead, how did you feel?
This was my guess of the first question. So I was one off. Okay, so this is on Stageit, isn't it? This is why I'm nervous as well. What you're seeing on the screens is going out live on Stageit, is that right? Who's here that knows? Yeah? I'm looking for Lua. So where do I look? Where's the cat? There you are. Is that you? Hi! Thanks for joining at home. I'm coming over. I'm going to get a close-up of my pores. I'll get your question in just a second. Nice to see you. Hi. I'm going in the right direction. It's really discombobulating. Hi. Hi. I'm going to climb over people. Hi. It's really unladylike to climb over. Thank you, sir. There's a gentleman right there. Hi. Thanks for watching. I'm really nervous because you're there. That's the truth. But I'm doing my best. And I'm all over the place. Bye. Don't hold it against me. Hi. How are y'all doing? Yeah. Hi. You're late. Where have you been?
My dad was asleep, so I didn't have a ride.
You need to set his alarm. Get on it. Take your seat. Make yourself comfortable. Thanks. Nice to see you. Can't get the fans. Hi. I like your hat. Hi. Hi. How are you doing? There's lots of sunglasses over here. Is it like the light really bright over here? Oh, that's a good painting. I'll see that later, won't I? Hi. 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 Hello. Can I adopt you? Really? You think I'd be a good mom? Really? Okay. Somebody's got issues. Hi. 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 How are you doing? Where are you going? Okay. You're allowed. Maybe. Okay. Hi. Hi. Don't think you're getting away with it over there. Hi. It's so nice to see you all. Hi. Hi. There she is. Hi. Hi. Hi, what's your name? What's your name? Sean, like Sean Connery. That's a nice name. He doesn't know who it is. I am officially a granny. I'm so very freaking old. Hi. Love who said that. Love you. Hi. Okay, so you had a question, didn't you? Can you say it again?
When you saw that Rowena died, how did you feel with how she died and like that she died without any goodbye?
Okay. Are you all sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. So, I get the scripts sent to me because I'm a nerd and a geek, and I like to keep them all, and I'm nosy. And I was given a heads up by some writer friends in the department. I love the writers in our show so much. And like Bob Behrens, we started at the same time. We've gone, on a similar journey within Supernatural, and I love Meredith. I love the Regarding Dean. Love that episode so much. Loved it. And Steve Yockey, and I just did the audio commentary with Brad and Eugenie. And I love Andrew Dabb's episode. I always think he throws like bombs that go, poof. That's what he does, doesn't he? Like he's the guy that wrote Rowena's naked in front of a mirror in that episode. God bless him. So I was given a heads up, and there's a lot going on in the finale. When you're even on the page, you're like, God, what? And so then I made a terrible mistake, terrible error in my life, in that I had terrible jet lag from going from here to there. I've got terrible jet lag now coming from there to here. But I stayed up till 3:30 in the morning, live tweeting the final two episodes, because I wanted to join in. I wanted to, I really enjoy doing the Thursday, the live tweets, Catherine or Elena, and even my friends now watch the show and join in. And I love the social aspect of doing that, and the writers sometimes come along. And so I was in Scotland at 3 in the morning. My mum's asleep upstairs, so I'm trying to be quiet. And so I'm on my own in quite a weird place, I think, not with other people, watching, Lucifer, Mark Pellegrino, just be like, no, the witch bitch is dead. And, just for it to be, it's just done, right? It's just like, she's gone. And I found it really hard. And I thought it was really brutal to see the char-grilled remains. I'm trying to make light of it on social media, but I thought it was really brutal. But I actually think in a good way, right? So here's the thing. I'm doing some research, and you don't even need to have done research to know this, but having done more research on witches and just the whole thing, finding out there's almost like a genocide of women centuries ago for being witches, and they were burned at the stake, or they were drowned as easily as he did that. So I kind of love the writing in that it's a true reflection of shit that's gone down for real, right? It was hard to watch it. It felt, I felt quite discombobulated and insecure afterwards. And then I went to Dusseldorf with Kim and Brianna and Rob and Matt and Sebastian and Gil, and had an amazing time, and an amazing time with SBA and family in Germany. And I felt a lot better about my life. So does that answer your question?
Yes.
And did I give you a wristband?
You did.
I never gave you a piece of chewing gum though, did I? Would you like some?
Sure.
Sure.
Don't chew it this time.
Come and get it, come and get it. She got 4 bits. She's lucky. She's a lucky lady. Don't say I'm not generous. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I'll be with you right in a second. You can just stand there getting more and more increasingly nervous. So what I wanted to do, as you know, Tim has had a touch of the stroke, as he said. And I wanted to make a little video. I know, Rob and Rich have been in touch with him an awful lot, and I actually, I met him on set very early on and just liked each other straight away, and then we would be at conventions together. And he said to me, I didn't have an agent or a manager in LA, and Tim said to me, would you like me to introduce you to my manager? Which was lovely, and he introduced me to his manager. So I have the same manager as Tim because Tim was kind enough to do that for me. So I'm going to go and visit him next week. And I'd love to make a video of us going, hey, Tim, we love you, or something like that. Yeah? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, you have to do it this way, don't you? That's more professional. So I'm going to start like this. So you've got to do it quite slowly. You've got to go, hey, Tim, we love you. And I'll just pan round and get you all. Does that sound okay? Okay. Nobody told me my fringe was a mess. I'm on camera on stage. You never told me my bangs were all over the place. Call yourself a friend. That's better, isn't it? Okay, right. Hi, Tim. I've got a couple of people who want to say something to you. Hold on. Oh, I can't work it out. Okay, you ready? Oh, no. Okay. Right, okay. Oh, why? Can I change screen in the middle of a thing? No, you can't. Oh, that's a pain in the bottom. Okay. Okay. Okay, I know what to do. I'm going to turn my back to you. You can all check my ass out. You're welcome. Okay. Right. Okay. 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 Bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. No. Okay. Hi, Tim. Got a couple of people who'd like to say something to you. Hi. I think he'll enjoy that. You know, we're thinking about him. Hi. What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
I'm Victoria, and I'm from Mexico City.
Cool. I love your accent.
Yeah. And my question is, how do you feel that also your character's son died, and like, do you feel like they should have gotten like a better, like a more important death because they were more important?
Me or him?
Characters, both.
I don't care about him. Both. Well, so I don't care about him. I do really. Well, as I said, I think just in my last response, I think what was fed back to me was that there's been an awful lot of people commenting on social media that don't normally comment. A lot of people have come and gone, Rowena deserved better. Can't believe she had an off-screen death. All that. So that's been very. That's cheered me right up. And I think that the writers are deliberate in their, I don't want to say offhand, but in the, yeah, you're just fucking gone. Excuse my French. Sorry. Do you know what I mean? I think that's deliberate. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what they're doing. They're like, and that's what happens in life as well. There's got to be some jeopardy. And as for Crowley's death, I mean, it was kind of harakiri, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, who said that? I know what you mean. She said, I haven't seen that yet because I'm in a film called Harakiri. That's so sweet. I just meant the tradition of suicide. Your question. That's so sweet. Hi. That's so cute. Thank you. Disco ball change, anyone? Yeah. You know you want to. Your question will be next, but first of all, we've got to do the V Club Mega Mix inauguration belly dance. You ready? Get up. Up. Phoenix, on your feet. Okay, so we made a thing called the V Club. And it's anyone that's pro-V. Who knows what V means? Shout it out. Louder. Thank you. It's good to call things by their proper names. And it's anyone who's pro, who likes them, who's come out of one, who who would like to have one, who wouldn't mind having one, who just, appreciates them for what they are. When you do this, you get inaugurated into the mega coven, whether you like it or not. So Rowena is still building her army. So, and what I do is I like to video and put it on Facebook for 100,000 of your closest friends to laugh at you on. That's the plan, okay? So, we've done this before, right? I know a lot of you guys have done this before. I'm going to make something new up. We don't like change, do we? We're like, we're going to start the same at the beginning. So after 3, when I remember to say 1, 2, 3, we go V club, and you squeeze your boobs together, especially the gentlemen. Okay, that's not a V, that's a plant pot. That's a V. And then you do, I was going to do that. I don't know what that is. That's just a hilltop. M for mega. So you go V club mega, and you got to say it. You got to give it some punch. You got to say it loud. So you go, your boobs are working it, darling. They are awesome. Okay, V club mega, and I do like the disco ball change because none of you can do it. Disco ball change, disco ball change. Right? Do it. I know how to do it. You can't do it. You do it. Disco ball change, disco ball change. And we're going to give it a way. I knew today was going to be a strange one. I'm so elegant. I was a ballet dancer, don't you know? Way. I so can't wait to see you guys doing this. Okay, so let's have a practice run and then I'll video it. Okay, you ready? After 3, 1, 2, 3. V club mega. Disco ball change. Disco ball change. Way. Okay, but that was pathetic. Guys in Vegas got this. You guys, you need to smarten your act up. I'm going to where to stick my chewing gum. I'm confused. Shh. Oh, no. I'll stick it on my phone. Oh, no. I'm about to use that.
On the podium.
I'm only kidding, I wouldn't do that. I'm not really a vandal. Adam and Gary will kill me. They love those things. Whatever they are. Okay. Oh, my phone, I need my phone. It's all going so well. Okay, so we're doing another practice, or are you just ready to go for it?
Go for it.
Okay, so you need to gie it laldi. Do you know what that means? Laldi, gie it some. Give it some. Right. Video. Okay, you lovely buggers. When start here, I just hit my tooth with the microphone. Okay. After 3. Okay, we are in Phoenix, Arizona. And even though we're sweating our knees off, we're going to gie it loudly, aren't we? Yeah. After 3, 1, 2, 3. V club mega. Disco ball change. Disco ball change. Way! That was good. What do you think of the new choreography? It's inspiring, isn't it? I think we need to do more of a lasso, though, right? Yeah? Hi, darling. I'm sorry I've kept you waiting so long.
That's okay.
I tend to answer about 3 questions an hour, as you may have noticed. What's your name? Where are you from? And what do you want?
My name is Christy Lynn, and I'm from Phoenix. Yay! And this is a perfect segue into my question. So you have an amazing dance background. Yeah! If you could perform with any iconic dancer, who would it be and why?
Carlos Acosta. He's hot. Thank you for your question. Oh, I mean, I grew up watching Martina Navratilova. No, she's a tennis player. So deranged. the Russian ballerina. Oh, and I saw Baryshnikov in Coppelia in Edinburgh. I love him. Have you seen the movie The Turning Point? So good. Margot Fontaine, the old school dancers. But Carlos Acosta is really hot. So that's my answer. He's the hottest ballet dancer probably on the planet. You know who I mean? Have you seen him? You need to look. YouTube that. Carlos Acosta. You'll thank me afterwards. He's so talented and beautiful and Cuban, right? Hot. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm not sure really. I'm unsure. How do you think I am? Am I all right?
Amazing.
Thanks. I'm the kind of person who needs to ask other people how I am. That's what it's come to. What would you like to ask me?
I wanted to know what you and Rowena's drinking choices.
Oh, yeah. So, I have thought about that quite a lot. Thank you for your question. Thank you. So, I drink a lot of tea now in my real life. My friend from drama college, Jo, she was a real tea Jenny, and I'm almost as bad as she is now. And I do think it's because I drink it in the show, and I relate to tea a lot more. It's one of those weird things. And I've had whiskey before in different scenes. And at one point, near the Werther project, near that episode when I was one-to-one with Jared, I asked for a pint of lager. I just wanted something really incongruous, the way that Crowley would have a martini with a pink straw. So I had a pint, like a stiff pint of lager. And as Ruth, there's nothing I don't drink. Gin, I find, 'cause that was the first drink I ever got drunk on when I was 13, and I can't smell it. I can't bear it. Does anybody else have the same experience? Yeah. Gives you the dry bulk. So, of a Saturday night special, I usually do a little bourbon. But it doesn't take much. I'm quite a cheap date, let me tell you. Yeah. So I think Rowena probably can hold her drink a lot better than I can. I'd say you didn't ask that question, but I'm giving you that answer too, just as a bonus.
Yeah, you and Rowena. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. How y'all doing? Still with me? Still going strong. Thank you. How are you? Nice to see you. Hi. Hi, Red. What's your... It was me. It's not. The cord didn't jump up and bite me. It was me tripping. Hi.
Hi.
What do you want?
I was wondering in the episode regarding Dean, how much of that was ad-libbed between Rowena and Dean, and how much of that was scripted?
The words were pretty scripted. Everything else is us and John Badham. And that's my second nose bop I've got in. He's got such a perfect little nose. He's so fucking perfect. I found out something else the other day. I found out he even gambles perfectly. He didn't even lose at gambling, Jensen. He's got perfect eardrums, Jensen. I say this often, it's like looking into the sun. He's so perfect. It's very distracting when you're trying to remember lots of lines. And you're not supposed to like him very much, really, but you kind of do. Tie him up in a dungeon, some kind of... I'm just going to get this. I love the boys so much. I've not seen them in ages. And I'm going to jump on top of both of them tomorrow, whether they like it or not. Maybe on stage, no. So what was the question?
How much of what went on between them was scripted or ad-libbed?
So the movement we came up between ourselves during it. The script was a script I'd asked lots of questions about, because a lot of it had a lot of the backstory, and I wanted to make sure it was historically accurate, because I'm a pedant in that way. So yeah, all the movement was us, and I felt it was a really important bit where she's talking about our existential angst. Even God in the darkness, like the most powerful people in the universe, they're not happy. Like, what hope is there for anyone? What's the point of it all? And I just loved Jensen's performance so much. Jared's, obviously. It was a very Jensen-centric episode. And the shot in the mirror when he was looking at himself in the mirror, losing his memory. And he cried a single tear. He's so fucking perfect. Thank you. Nice to see you. I like your dress. Love the color. Blue. Thanks. I try my best, for these things. I come to dress up a little bit for you guys. I don't swan about in gowns all the time, I promise. You look beautiful. Thank you. So do you. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name's Renee, and I'm from Phoenix. And my question.
I love your hair.
Thank you.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Do people say that?
I was wondering if there's one thing you could have done as Rowena on the show, but you didn't get to do, what it would be.
I wanted a similar scene. Mark used to tell me about the scene where he was getting massaged. And I thought Rowena should have an exact mirror of his scene where she's got 4 strapping young men rubbing oil. Because that scene could take all day to film, let's face it. But silliness aside, so Rowena's trajectory, I find that word really hard to say. I'm really pleased I just said it without stuttering. I'm not going to do it twice. That thing I just said, Rowena's arc, she wanted to get her own back and take on the Grand Coven and become the leader of the Grand Coven. That disintegrated, and then there was a mega coven, and then there was a saving the world and just getting rid of the darkness. And in season 12, it was very much, she just wanted to have some martinis with her Republican in her tennis club. And she kind of lost her big purpose, I felt. So what I would really love if Rowena was to come back would be for her to have the biggest, surest trajectory of revenge on Lucifer. Or, do you know what I mean? Like something. That's what's not happened. And I honestly, sincerely, no spoilers, I literally don't know. So you'll have to wait and see what happens. See you, thank you. I'm trying to stay awake by skipping. I'm going to have a nap after this. Oh no, I've got to sign autographs. Are you going to come and see me in the vendor's room? Thank you. Thank you. I feel lonely there without you. Hello.
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 My name is Charlotte. I'm from Los Angeles. My
question.
question.
You come from LA?
What?
You flew in from LA?
No, I drove.
How long did it take to drive?
Like 7 hours.
That's what I guessed. I'll just hit my tooth again. 7 hours?
Yeah, it was a long drive, but
I've never hit my tooth off a microphone ever before in my life. I've done it twice in the last hour. I think it might be time for me to go soon. Let me get your question.
Okay.
Before I just run off the stage and cry.
You kind of just touched on. Sorry. You kind of just touched on this in talking about Jensen, but my question is, what were your initial thoughts in meeting both of them, Jensen and Jared?
So, my first ever episode. Soul Survivor. I flew up to Vancouver, had a costume fitting, had a whole weekend on my own in Vancouver, and then turned up on set on the Monday, and it was an episode Jensen was directing. And it was a very peaceful set, very quiet. He's such a great director. He really is. He keeps the calmest ship so peaceful, and everyone just doing their job. And he's so he's so got it. And he shoots what he needs to shoot. He doesn't overshoot, doesn't undershoot. He's so good. So I'm there, and I'm so nervous. All I have to do is pick up a glass and drink. Blood on my, and wherever the blood falls, and I have to, pesky dead person on the ceiling that I've killed. And then hit an eye line looking at a fireplace. It took every bit of professional training and decorum that I have in me to do that. I was so nervous. I'd never been on an American TV set before, even though it's in Vancouver, but you know what I mean. And Jensen standing against a wall like this. And I'm come on set, And I walked on set, and I now know it was Moira who does the costume. As I walked on, she walked past me, and she didn't know that I heard her. She said under her breath, "Oh my God, she's so small." So I've got a booster seat on my seat. And Jensen's there, and he's like, "Another red." And I said, "Yeah, I'm surprised. You know, we're a feisty bunch. I thought they might have asked me to color it a different color or something." Anyway, he in between takes of my really difficult scene where I had to pick up a glass and put it back down, you know, that's why I get paid the big bucks. He spoke to me. He took the time, asked me who I was, where I was from. I told him my journey, my story, and he was really like, "Oh, you got yourself from Scotland to here," and he's just always been the same. And then I met Jared at, I think, just before the 200th party, and I had terrible flu, so I met him and Jen in the supermarket in Vancouver. And I was so like, "Hello, don't touch me," because I didn't want to give them the flu, and they were the warmest, kindest people. And so the second time I saw them was at the 200th party. They'd only seen me once before, and it was like I was a long-lost friend. They were just so... And that's why the show is still running, because of how those two gentlemen are, I think. Thank you so much. Did I answer your actual question? I got so lost in my Jensen and Jared revere. Hi.
Hiya.
How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you? I'm Victoria, and I'm from Daegu. And my question is, when you were here last year, you had a nice little assortment of things you had boosted from various hotel rooms.
Stolen.
Yeah.
Stolen.
So I was wondering, what is the best thing you've ever boosted from a hotel room?
So, you're very naughty for asking that question. But I like it.
I excel in naughty.
So at one point in my life, I was getting called Fagin, because I was clever enough not to do the stealing, but I would entice drunk friends to do it for me. True stories. Here, I'll give you this, because I can hear them coming back there. I was on a night out in London, in a place called Teatros. They'd probably sue me if they see this. If somebody happens to watch it, Stageit. And there was a beautiful cushion. This is terrible. I'm a terrible person. I can't tell this story. Well, anyway, there was this beautiful cushion, and I thought that would go really well in my lounge, in my living room. So I said to my friend, who has a very responsible position in life, I can't tell you who she is, she'll get into trouble. "I really like that cushion for the living room." And on the way out, there was a painting on the wall, and I said to my other friend, "That would really match the cushion." And I kid you not, 3 drunk girls at 4 o'clock in the morning. It looked like this. Hold on. I'm just packing my bags while they come. Imagine this stuffed up your jumper. And like a painting. Walked out the front door. And I kid you not, we were going to take them back. We felt so guilty the next day. The painting was hammered to my living room wall at 5 in the morning, all squint, and there's still a hole in the wall. We were going to take it back to Teatros, except in the news, somebody got shot. Somebody literally got shot, and we thought, hope it wasn't because they thought he stole that painting. So anyway, that's one of the worst stories I could ever tell about myself. Thank you for asking. Thank you.
So do one more question, Ruth, and then we'll...
Okay, I feel a bit shy answering it in front of you guys, though.
We're going to judge you.
That's why I thought you'd
turn
judge
around.
it. Okay.
Turn around, guys.
Okay. What's your name?
Come on, Nora.
Where are you from, and what do you want?
Oh!
Hi.
Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm from Phoenix, and I just wanted to know how has your experience on the set of Supernatural and with the Supernatural family changed your life?
Changed my life. It has. They're still facing the back. This is a good game. I like this game. It's totally changed my life. It's turned it upside down, inside out, and roundabout. In all the best ways. I had the worst year of my life in 2013, and then 2014 was the best year of my life because of you guys. And that's my quick answer to that lovely question. I'm going to give you a wristband. You can turn back right now.
Oh.
It was really Robot Mike that I felt a bit sheepish in front of. I get a bit nervous around
It's all
him.
part of the ritual, Mike. The courtship, if you will.
It's okay, he's just a robot.
A robot with a fabulous bottom.
He does that. I'm glad you noticed, Richard.
How could I not? I'm the only human, unlike Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruth Connell.
Got a black magic woman. She's a black magic woman. She's a black magic woman. Got me so blind that I can't see.
There she goes.
She's a black magic woman, and she's gonna make a devil of me and Mike.
Do you find it odd that the wonderful handler and volunteer, Catherine, who walks you guys around all the time, is currently manning the camera?
Yeah, I thought it really weird.
What does she do? Like, you walk the band on stage and run over and start jamming out with the lens?
I find it weird, and it's quite lonely backstage when I've got no one telling me where to go.
Never a dull moment, Bobo. Woman works hard. Tonight is an event that we like to throw, during which this band to my left does not become the backdrop, but instead becomes the focus. And they move to the center of the stage and they throw a concert called the Saturday Night Special. I hope you're planning to attend because it's the best thing we do as a collective. We are very, very proud of the evening. We're very proud of the talent of this band. And they only grace us with their presence during the day so they can really rock the house on Saturday night. We appreciate it and we love it.